Hey gentlemen, welcome back to the Empire Dirt. Oh wait, wrong channel. Hey guys, welcome back to the Wood Metal Workshop. Either way, Empire Dirt, Wood Metal Workshop, we still have a treat especial for you tonight. Maybe not really, but I think it's interesting, so I'm going to share it with you in today's update. What I've got is an online auction, and I've talked about acquiring this mill for a few days now, and tonight is the night that the auction is ending. And the mill is still in the price range where I want to be. So I'm going to bring you around and show you the mill on their site and show you what we've got going on. And then when we get close to that end time, we got 32 minutes remaining in that lot right now, and that's the very first lot of this auction. We're going to go ahead and do our bidding. So let me show you what this is about. And I've done other auction videos and talked about how you can get great deals or okay deals on equipment, parts, whatnot, doing it this way. Excuse me. And so we're just gonna take a look at it here and kind of show you what I think of online auctions. Okay, so just gonna go to the home page for this. Oh, sorry. Can you still see? Okay. Go to the home page of this auction site, and this is do-bid.com here in Duluth, Minnesota, and they list their auctions out here. We're looking at this one right here, and the first thing you want to do is take a look at the auction notes. So inspection was Thursday the 25th. We went and did that, looked at some of the stuff that was there. Pickup is June 1st from 10 to 5, okay? So that means you have to be there to pick your stuff up. In here they have a note, a forklift and overhead crane will be available to assist in loading at pickup. Please bring proper help and or tools for loading and removal of your lot. Proper packing, straps, tie downs, dollies, vehicle transportation for your purchases and whatnot. So we also want to look at a few of these other things on here. They give you a pretty good information on some of the stuff that's available, the address where the pickup is, and the inspection. What we're looking for here is a procedure. So online bidding only. This auction will start to close at 8 p.m. Tuesday, May 30th, 2017. The closing will be staggered 3 lots every 1 minute. In addition, there will be extended bidding, which means that if I place a bid and there's 3 minutes left in the auction, fine. Now, if it's 2 minutes left in the auction and I place a bid, it will extend the auction so other people have time to bid. Payment terms, cash, cashier's check, money order, etc. There's a 10% buyer's fee and Minnesota sales tax. So that means that whatever you're bidding on, now for Minnesota here, I'm going to have to add 16.5% onto my bid. So I have to keep that in mind when you're bidding, so you know that, hey, this is say on $1,000, that's going to cost you $165 extra. So you got to think about that when you're bidding, because now that item costs you $165 extra. So you got to think of that in where you're going to set your. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff in here. And they put a map in. So, and contact information for the website and the auction. So that's where we're on that. So I'm going to go ahead and just click on this no category link. That's just stuff, and I can go to my review bids and see where the stuff that I've previously placed a bid on are. And in this case, if you have a little red arrow, I don't know if you can see my mouse there, but there's a little red arrow in a bunch in front of these. That means that I am not the high bidder. If I come down here, this winch, which I need for the dock, so it just happens to work out. There's no red arrow, which means that I'm the high bidder, and that's where we're at. So, all right, guys, we're going to wait till it gets a little closer to the end of the auction here before we place any more bids, and go ahead and bring you back. All right, guys, we're back. It's got so 7 minutes remaining. One thing you want to watch out for if you're doing it this way, you don't have to do it this way. There's a place here to place your bid and put your maximum bid in and just forget about it. And sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. Depends on what the item is. Sometimes I like to just watch it. So what you want to do is you want to refresh the page. Now, see, according to this lot starts closing at 8 p.m. and my clock on the computer says 7:56, and this says 6 minutes remaining. So you got to keep an eye on how much time is remaining. We're going to wait till there's about 4 minutes remaining before we start bidding on that. There's some other things here. Rotary indexer, not going to bid on that one until I find out if I win this one, because if I don't win this one, I don't need that one. There's some electric motors in here. Some other stuff. Another rotary index. This is a big one. This is a 12-inch. 5-inch milling machine vise. There's a control panel with all these gauges on it, which my son and I think are pretty cool, and he wants it for his bedroom. Some plastics. A couple of vacuum pumps. Like I said before, this winch that I need for the dock. Some electrical enclosures. A couple of work lights, and these we're going to bid on. So I'm just going to go ahead. Next bid is $23. We can go do that. Hit that one. Then I was looking at this sheet of steel, but not really that interested. So submit bids. Submit bids. Somebody has placed a higher bid than me. So I'm going to go ahead and go down here and hit review bids, which will bring up the stuff that I've been bidding on. And you'll have to hold on just for a minute. I got a phone call. Sorry about that, guys. You saw me go ahead and put my bid in. So I'm just going to go ahead and refresh that. Okay. I've got the high bid right now. You can see that there's no little red mark there. Actually, we're on the wrong page for that, so I'm going to go hit review bids. And I've got the bid at the moment. There's 4 minutes remaining. So now since I didn't put in a maximum bid, I've got to watch this. So that's where we're at. If we get this under the maximum price I set, I'll bring you back. Otherwise, you'll come back and you'll see me crying. All right, guys, there we go. Proud owner of Index 645. Go pick it up on Thursday. And of course, we'll bring you along for that. So I'm going to go ahead and watch the rest of these items and go ahead and as they start getting close, this one's got 24 minutes left. As it starts getting close, start bidding stuff. I got to make a list here of how much I've spent. So and don't forget that 10% buyer's fee and the 6.5% sales tax that they're charging in the auction. So that's our update for today. I'll bring you back after the auction's over and let you know what else I got. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. All right, guys. There we go. As far as I'm concerned, the auction's over. Go ahead and run through what we picked up here, and I said we'll bring you along on Thursday when we go to pick the stuff up. Milling machine, check. Plate steel, I decided it just got too high for what I was going to use it for. News 8-inch rotary indexer, 2 AC motors, 1 horsepower, a Marathon 3/4 horsepower, and a Leroy Summer electric motor. A Marathon 3rd horsepower and a GE 1 horsepower. A Yuasa, not sure how to pronounce that, rotary indexer. That is a 12-inch by Accudex. 5-inch milling vise. The winch I needed to fix the dock. And these 2 cool old work lights. So that's where we stand today. Yeah, so I'll bring you back on Thursday when we go to pick this stuff up. That'll probably be Saturday's video. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.